Okay, everyone, remember that by Monday you need to have finished reading the chapters that are listed on the syllabus. I know that you all have been sharing notes over Google Doc, so you should be ready for finals next week. Oh no, don't wake him. I'll do it. What am I going to do with you? This is the third time this semester that you've done this. You think because you sit in the back, I won't notice you sleeping through the lecture? Funny boy. Ah, he wakes. Hello, sleepyhead. No, calm down. Everyone is already gone. You were asleep the whole time. At least you're not drooling on your textbook. I know how much they charge you kids for those things, and resale value is important. Oh, don't start packing up just yet. We need to discuss this incident. You're not in trouble. You should know me better than that. But I need you to clue me in. There's no one else around. We can just talk with no labels or strings attached, just like two people. Share with me. I saw you start to drift off about 15 minutes in. What's going on with you? I know classic American literature may not be for everyone, seemingly not for most of your peers, but you've always enjoyed my other courses. I'm a little hurt. Is it the drone of my voice? Am I just too boring? Well, that's nice of you to say, but I'm still concerned. Why do you feel the need to sleep in my class, then, if you like it so much? I know I'm just one of your professors, but I'm also supposed to be here to mentor and help you out if you're having a hard time. I feel like we really haven't had a chance to talk since the orientation session. Are you still living at home with your family? I remember you saying that the commute was rather tough. I see. You've moved out on your own. That's a big step. I'm proud of you. Where did you end up? That's pretty close to campus. You lucked out. Though I know the rent over there can be pretty expensive. I live in that new building on 4th and Beverly, and they just raised my rent another $87. It's shameless what landlords in college towns will do. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, the blue and chrome building. Oh, what a coincidence. I guess we're neighbors then. Though, even with my teaching salary, the rent is a bit of a stretch. At that price, you must be living with some roommates or a girlfriend? Oh, I just figured someone like you would have one. Just roommates, then. You're not? But why? Wow. So your friend told you he couldn't do it only after you'd already signed the lease? How awful. How are you getting by? Are your parents helping you? I know you said they were pretty low income. 2 jobs? But I know for a fact that you're taking extra units this semester. How do you have time for that, along with your homework? No wonder you're sleeping through classes. You don't have to apologize again. I understand now. I'm just very worried for you. You're one of the best students in the department, and I don't want you to have to jeopardize everything due to your current circumstances. I know we offer a number of scholarships and programs to help students financially. Have you looked into those? Oh, dear, I didn't realize your grades had dropped that much. I mean, I noticed that you were struggling in this class, but to be having trouble across the board. What strides are you taking to catch up? Are you part of any study groups, or do you have a tutor? That makes sense. With 2 jobs, when would you have time for those things? I was going to say that I'd be happy to spend some extra time with you during my office hours, but it sounds like you're working at those times. Well, I can't just keep letting you fall behind. What times are you available? Only in the late evening. We couldn't very well meet here at school then. I suppose, since we are neighbors, you could come to my apartment for lessons. That might make the most sense, being close to home and time efficient. Would that be something you think you could manage? You could come to my place once or twice a week after you're off from work. I make a pretty decent cup of coffee, and I can help you catch up in your classes. I just hate to see such a promising and enthusiastic student floundering. You're one of the good ones. I want to look out for you. Great. I'm glad that plan works. Together, I think we can get you through to graduation with no more hiccups. I'll work around your schedule, so feel free to text me when you're planning on stopping by. Oh, but that's right. The number on the syllabus is my office phone. Here, let me write down my cell phone and apartment number for you. Please understand, though, you couldn't tell anyone about these study sessions of ours. A student regularly dropping by a professor's home, well, it could very much be considered crossing a line. We'll just have to be careful. Now, I should let you be on your way. Are you headed to your job? Well, that's a relief. You should take the time to rest. Yes, I suppose we could start with a lesson tonight, but are you sure? You still look awfully tired. I wouldn't want you to overdo it. Eager to learn as always. You really are an educator's dream. All right then, tonight it is. I'll need about 20 minutes to get changed when I get home. Let my hair down, as they say. These pencil skirts may look academic and professional, but they're tight and hardly comfortable. Speaking of which, thank you for consistently being mature enough not to stare like the rest of the male students when I have to bend over to pick something up. I know boys your age are at a particularly vigorous time in your life, but if I get hit on by another frat boy, I might have to transfer to an all-girls school. Oh, I'm only kidding. I wouldn't leave you here to brave the murky waters of Herman Melville by yourself. Getting to read your essays alone makes the lesser parts of my job worth it. You're really something. More accomplished than some of my colleagues, even. It's admirable. Anyway, okay, so let's walk to the parking lot together to each grab our cars and... You take the bus? Oh, that won't do. No wonder you're exhausted. Nothing is more tiring than waiting out in the elements after already having a full day. I'll give you a ride. It's no trouble. We're going to the same place after all. From now on, you can always ride to and from school with me if you need. I'm more than available to you. If you don't mind listening to oldies radio, that is. Let me just grab my folders and we'll get going. I think tonight is going to be the beginning of something very productive.